Okay, guys, and good morning. We are back. I don't know. We are about to talk about today's top pre-market gainers. Welcome back. If you are just now joining us over on our penny stock channel from our cryptocurrency channel, as you know, first videos in the morning are the crypto videos, running a little bit behind time, but actually perfectly on time. So they don't want to fall behind. Lots of video updates, and right after this one, we'll go to our main channel where we'll be talking about the options and price targets and the direction for the market for today. Okay, and keep everything updated. Let's get right into it right now. OCEA, Ocean Biomedical Advances Malaria Vaccine Research. Hot news coming out of OCEA just this morning. This came out about 8 minutes ago. Now on OCEA, we've seen OCEA get wrecked over the course of their time. When it comes down to these medical stocks, they're like here, for example, they are getting explosive now off of the catalyst. Any other stock than a medical stock will get explosive without a catalyst. Any other stock except for a medical stock. If they are not coming out with that catalyst, they're not getting ready to make that move. If they already came out with that catalyst, then you can't chase a stock for a catalyst that they came out with a few days ago. Keep in mind, this funding and expedited development pathway is not going to continue to hold them up. After tomorrow, in fact, after the markets open up, people are going to be looking for their next stock to go into. In fact, people already are, which is why you see OCEA starting to sell back off so fast in this pre-market trading session. If I show you the OCEA back on your history, we'll be back on our 4-hour chart trading time frame. You'll be able to see anytime that OCEA has come in for a spike, all they've done is sell back off and then sell off further and further each time. Some of those spikes were off of good news and good catalysts. Like I say, they catch the catalyst play, but that don't mean this thing just came out with some news right now. They finna be getting ready to shoot up towards the hundreds of dollars and whatnot. And all that mean day traders finna do their day trade things in there. And then after day traders get done doing their day trade things in there, then you're gonna get the long-term investors and people who believe in the fundamentals and whatnot. And you could do a fundamental analysis, diving in deeper on your stock. Like, let's look at the balance sheet. You'll be able to see that on their balance sheet, they got the total liabilities destroying their total. In fact, they don't even have any assets. Just period. Just period. You might as well just say it like that. They really don't have. They have no money. They only have debt, and their debt is only increasing. They are getting they debt to asset ratio. They get a more. They debt is the look at that liability. That's where they got lucky. They got this. What they say they advanced with with new fundings and new grants or something like that. To get close to say malaria research. They needed that funding. They needed that funding in that grant. Well, they didn't do. They didn't do that. What? Look, I don't even know what malaria is. But if they didn't come up with that, this stock wasn't finna be going nowhere except for more down. Just saying exactly where it's finna be going right now because of everybody getting in there. A lot of them going, people gonna see this video. People gonna start looking at their balance sheets. People gonna look a bit deeper. Everybody isn't used to these stocks. Everybody hasn't gone through these stocks and experienced these stocks, traded these stocks on throughout the years. For example, that's a red make ability. We done did it all and caught it all. Not only for these one first rounds, but even all rounds even. Because we've already experienced all of these stocks. We remember all of their history on for years and years and years on what they've done. So we know what they're about to do next. It's way easier when you get more experienced in there. So like, oh yeah, I remember OCEA. They got a wreck balance. I didn't have to look to know that. Because I remember this stock. I remember how the stock used to be. Not big in short interest because they haven't been short selling the stock. They just don't believe in it. So they only been selling it. That is one that don't get me wrong, it's one hell of a catalyst. But I think that some other things might end up taking attention. They got a value of 7.76 million and climbing fast, might I add. But if you did catch that wave in there, very good, very good. Next, you got Slxn. Comes in for the pre-market move. In fact, once 7 a.m. come in, they come in for those quick spikes from $1.60 all the way back up to about $2 something on Slxn. I'll show you Slxn on your bigger chart trading time frame, like 1 hour chart, and I'll even take you to take a quick peek at your 4-hour chart trading time frame, where you'll be able to see that this thing is touching back up towards that overbought and dangerous range on your 4-hour chart trading time frame. I will take you to take a quick peek at your daily chart as well, so you'll be able to see that on your daily chart it still has more room to grow. Yesterday, people are buying this, and then they came in for their little waves of bearishness and whatnot, pushing this thing back down. That didn't deter longer term traders off, because the longer term traders, they're looking at their daily charts and they believe in that thing for a longer term move. Now the question is it going to have the fundamentals and the strength to keep up with that? And we were already touching and in on Slxn in the Banking with Billy Discord. Not only just from today's moves, we were already in there for a safe, easy early seat, even in yesterday's moves. You see those things on time? Even early on last week when Coach Carter was saying Slxn getting ready to make the move, throwing out Slxn, don't miss this. You got Coach Glass along in his Spanish section saying don't miss that. Slxn, if anybody next want to be picking up with that volume in that morning, next thing you know, you riding the whole wave all the way back up to the top. This thing sitting here now at 2021 cents. And so, like, if you are one of those traders who don't like and believe in a safety early, like how me and the rest of the coaches do, you can always you can get that thing for that last minute if you would like. So what a lot of people like to do is follow along with the parabolic scan bot. This is one of their premium sections in the Discord, and when a parabolic scan bot comes out making that move, then they'll want to jump in to get that next parabolic play. For that, you really got to be on time. And like I said, I greatly recommend a safe, easy RVC. It makes a massive difference. But SLXN still coming in for some bullish divergence. Now we're going to see this thing look a little bit different when the markets open up, because it's going to be up there towards that 2020 cents, where it's going to be looking in a dangerous position up there towards the overbought. But that's going to be very good on Slxn, because a lot of people are going to be excited to buy that still. Like, as it's climbing higher, people are going to get the FOMO and whatnot. But Evtv, so this one is a low but average volume, 43,000. They is getting a volume of 12 million and a free float of 14.37 million, going from 55 cents up to 1.47. They did sell all the way back off from that spike back down to the exact lows of about 80 something cent range, where they start to get volatile from there, more bearishness in there. If anything, they really want to hold that thing back. I bet it's super short all up in there. And then once 7 a.m. come in, they came in for their quick spikes like they usually do. If you're ready for a stock at 7 a.m., you can lock in gains off of that spike before it starts to do that nonsense. And then now it's doing that nonsense again. A lot of people not even want to mess with EVTE and a biotech vehicles. What's this? Another EV is a producer and purpose-built zero-emissions electric vehicle focused on reducing the total cost of vehicle ownership and helping fleet operators unlock the benefits of green technology. Interesting. Now they got news. Let me see if they got news. Like what's okay, here we go. Yeah. And Biotech Vehicle says it has orders for 48 vehicles in New Jersey. Hey, the news of all the news. Hey, that's better news than what FFIEM Mullen been coming out with, huh? That's funny you said. But yeah, LGCL. Hmm. I don't think they gonna last. I don't think they look. All these stocks not really moving into the most active stocks. I'm telling you that right now. You got OCEA. That's what the people very excited, because a lot of people are used to it. And you got SLXN that's looking super hot right now, for real, for real. But a lot of these stocks, like this EV stock right here in biotech, where look back on your 4-hour chart. Like, I mean, watch this on your daily chart and whatnot. The stock don't be getting no action. But you never know. Now could every day every stock does gets its day. You know how I go, 52-week low to the most active. But I say LGCL. You don't really see LGCL too often, as you can see. Very low stats. Nobody really notices those low volume things just like that. Until they really start picking up. But like when I was seeing LGCL on the 4-hour, I mean on the 52-week low list, it's so many stocks on the 52-week low list. When I'm looking, I like to pick out certain criteria and make sure that you remember that when you are picking, you gotta pick the ones that are best for you at that time. Because although I might not want to go for LGCL, you will still get Coach Niche, who will want to go for LGCL yesterday. Coach Niche is over there. Let's say 11:59 p.m. Coach Niche is in like Europe or something like that. So they times and whatnot be different. But everybody like to go for different things. Also, some of the coaches, of course, they got their own personal different scanners and tools and whatnot they use, letting you know what that thing finna be going to and what the range is and stuff like that. So check out some of how they trading strategies work. I do as well. Follow along in their alerts as they let us know when to buy, when to sell, and what our targets are going for. Teamwork make the dream work. It's all about being in the flow of things. Like if you are actually there, actually ready, It's a lot easier than having to chase that thing up for that very last second, wondering, oh man, are we still gonna hold in? Now you got the FOMO and you just didn't know what you was doing. Like, yeah, you get yourself into a safe, easy early seat so you can trade with no fear, no pressure, and no anxiety. Let's continue on with NXT. And if you miss out on anything, then just don't do it. Like, just period. If you miss out on something, then just simple as that, just don't do it. I've already put out the new swings in my section as well as the rest of the coaches. So like if you can catch the new play rather than go in, and I'm telling you now, because you're gonna jump in one of these. Oh, it must be in a video. Must be the best thing in the world and whatnot. Just because it's in the video, don't mean that's not the case. You know, I'm updating everything in a full cycle. In fact, I update every single stock on the entire market, quite literally 100%. And I do it all in one day. So, you really got to be there and you really want to be early. Enough of the whole chasing it last. Enough of the whole, I just want to go in for the risky move at the end. Have you not had enough of that? We've all done been there and done that. Have you not had years of sitting there, trying to chase that thing for the very last minute, getting up at the top? Well, I just didn't see it in time. I had the FOMO. Like, are you not tired of living like that? You get into a safe, easy, early seat, and then you ain't got to worry about nothing at all. You just sit back and be smooth, and then you do options as your day trades, man. I'm gonna go make an options video next, talking about those day trades and options, how to do them. Now, but yeah, but easy money though, easy money though. So Deep Seek is starting to settle down. All that bad news, but there's still other events coming up. What they a lot of people saying now is that the Trump event. And you already know, man. You already know, man. They say all kinds of bad things about the presidency. People got their mixed views and stuff like that, so it makes a lot of different uncertainties along in the markets. No matter what anybody says or what anybody feels, you need to make sure that you are doing what's best for you inside these markets. I'll tell you that for sure. But I'm Billy Banks. I'll see you on the next one now. Happy trading.